Every morning, millions of people wake up before sunrise, fight traffic, answer emails, pay bills, and count the days until the next paycheck, believing that's simply how life is supposed to work. But one day, without making a big announcement or posting about it online, Jake quietly stepped off that endless treadmill. He didn't win the lottery or inherit a fortune. He simply stopped trading every hour of his life for money. The strange part wasn't that he escaped the rat race, it was that almost nobody noticed. And that's exactly why his story is worth hearing today. At 32, Jake lived in a quiet suburban neighborhood with a stable office job and what many people considered a comfortable life. But behind the appearance of stability, he faced the same financial pressure affecting millions of Americans. Rising grocery prices, increasing housing costs, higher insurance bills and everyday expenses left little money at the end of each month. Although he earned a decent salary, he still felt trapped in a paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Every payday brought temporary relief, followed by another month of carefully managing bills. Jake began wondering if working harder would ever truly make him financially free. One afternoon, Jake watched a co-worker celebrate a long-awaited promotion. Everyone applauded, but within months that co-worker upgraded to a larger home, financed a newer vehicle, and worked even longer hours to support the higher expenses. Jake noticed the same pattern everywhere around him. Every raise seemed to create bigger monthly payments instead of greater freedom. Driving home that evening, he realized that earning more money wouldn't automatically change his life if his spending kept growing with his income. That simple realization became the turning point that completely changed the direction of his future. Jake quietly changed his financial habits without telling anyone. He reduced unnecessary spending, cooked more meals at home, avoided expensive purchases, and invested part of every paycheck before spending anything else. During evenings, he learned new skills that generated additional income outside his regular job. Progress felt slow, but he stayed consistent year after year. While friends celebrated buying bigger homes and newer cars, Jake celebrated increasing his savings and investments. He understood that every dollar invested today was buying freedom tomorrow. Small, disciplined decisions slowly built a life that depended less on his paycheck. After years of discipline, Jake reached financial independence. His investments and additional income covered his monthly expenses, meaning work became a choice instead of a necessity. Surprisingly, nobody noticed. He still drove the same reliable car, lived in the same neighborhood, and wore ordinary clothes. Friends assumed nothing had changed because Jake never felt the need to impress anyone with expensive purchases. While others chased promotions and worried about bills, Jake quietly enjoyed something far more valuable. He had complete control over his time, and that freedom was worth far more than anything money could buy. Years later, Jake realized that escaping the rat race wasn't about becoming rich, it was about becoming free. No one celebrated his achievement because there was nothing flashy to see. The biggest change happened inside his life, not outside it. He no longer traded every hour simply to survive, and that freedom gave him peace that money alone could never provide. Most people spend years trying to look successful, while the truly wealthy focus on building choices instead of appearances. In the end, the greatest achievement isn't having more money, it's having the freedom to decide how you spend your life.